to easy mode. Too easy. Just like that. Alright. I don't know about you, but I just love plinking. Killing time. You know, enjoying the beautiful weather while you have it. Because here in Missouri, we don't always get beautiful weather. Although places with beautiful weather tend to have horrible gun laws. So, anyways, this is the Remington Premier Magnum Ridgefire. Alright, thanks for joining me on this lovely afternoon. It's about 80 degrees, very low wind. So I'm just going to be plinking really. I'm at 100 yards right now, but I want to be able to push it out to 300 yards, which is at the top of that hill. I might go over that way, probably, yeah, to have a safer backdrop. But, so anyways, I already have a video on this rifle, feel free to go check it out. But I just wanted to break it out again and do some plinking. By the way, this is the Bergara BMR 30. Or sorry, BMR 30. No, sorry, I think that's something else. This is the Bergara BMR. I think I was thinking of the Caltech PMR 30 or CMR 30, but this is the BMR right here, and it is chambered in 22 mag, just like the Caltechs. But this is a much different animal, obviously. But I'm not going to go into its full features and specs and everything. That if you want to check that out, you can go watch the first video. I'll leave a link in the description. But in that first video, I only brought out one kind of ammo, and it's this Hornady 30 grain right here, VMAX. So I wanted to try a bunch of different kinds of ammo, and we're going to just start right here with some CCI MaxiMag varmint load. It's the 40 grain varmint load. They also have a 30 grain varmint load, which I did bring out as well. I'm just going to do 5 shots with each kind of ammunition because I actually brought out quite a few, and at least at 100 yards. Then once we kind of establish which shots or which cartridge seems to work the best in this BMR right here, I'm going to use that cartridge and push it out to 200 yards and then hopefully 300 yards. The last time, or in the last video that I did of this, it was a pretty windy day, and like I said, I only brought out the 30 grain VMAX, so that was, I think the wind was blowing that 30 grain bullet all over the place. And when I got out, it was doing really well at 100, and then 150 it was still pretty good, but when I got out to 200 it was just hit or miss, literally. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and shoot off 5 rounds of the CCI MaxiMag varmint right here, 40 grain. That's it right there. Pretty consistent right there in the middle. Alright, let's go ahead and switch it up to that 30 grain VMAX right here, as a matter of fact. Just do 5 rounds real quick. There is a 5 round magazine for this rifle, but I kind of lost it. It's probably in my pile of magazines that I have. I've got literally hundreds of magazines back at the house. You know, when you got an extensive firearms collection, you tend to have an extensive magazine collection as well. So, anyways, it's probably mixed in with all those dumb Glock mags. I don't even own a Glock, and I got like 50 Glock mags. Yeah, so this shoots much higher, but that's because it's a much lighter bullet. This was sighted in for the 40 grain varmint load, the CCI varmint. So this 30 grain is shooting quite a bit higher. Pretty consistent though. This right here is the Federal small game. It's a 50 grain bullet. So this will probably hit much lower. But I really like this this round right here. This Federal small game 50 grain. Let's see how it does with this. Probably gonna hit low. Wow, very low. But consistent. This rifle is so smooth. Actuating the bolts is just a dream. All right, let's go for my bag of tricks here. Go back up to a 40 grain bullet. This is also CCI Maxi Mag, but this is the target load, the 40 grain target load. And it's a brand new box, so let me cut this open without cutting my fingers. And basically the main difference between this and the varmint load is this is a total metal jacket. The varmint load is a hollow point. But I feel like the hollow points are more accurate. But this is the target, the full metal jacket, or total metal jacket, I think. Alright. I don't know about you, but I just love plinking. Just killing time. You know, enjoying the beautiful weather while you have it. Because here in Missouri, we don't always get beautiful weather. Although places with beautiful weather tend to have horrible gun laws, so. Anyways, this is the Remington Premier Magnum Rimfire. It's a 33 grain bullet, and it's a ballistic tip. It'll probably hit about as high as the 33 grain or 30 grain VMAX Hornady, but probably not as high. Woo. I like that round. That's pretty nice. We'll go up there and check it out here in a sec after I run through a couple more cartridges. But so far, I think this right here is in the running for #1, the Remington Premier. Let's go ahead and do this. This is the CCI Maxi Mag Varmint as well, but this is a 30 grain bullet, so slightly, or I should say much lighter than the 40 grainer, which was this stuff right here. Moving much faster, but much lighter, so it's gonna probably also hit pretty high. I wonder how it'll do with accuracy. Woo. That hit really high. I missed it, but that's only because that stuff was shooting really far to the right and really high. But it was a very tight group. There's 4 shots down there that are easily, 1 MOA if not better. And that was some pretty quick shooting too. I wasn't really taking my time. So far, we got the Remington Premier Magnum Rimfire and this CCI Maximag 30 grain varmint that kind of seemed to be in the running for the best. This right here is a Winchester 30 grain as well. It's the Varmint HV. And this stuff is traveling a little bit faster than some of the other 30 grainers. This is going 2,250 feet per second as opposed to just 2,200 from what they claim. And this also is a ballistic tip right here. Kind of towards the end of the day. I still got plenty of sunlight, but it's starting to set over there. But I think we'll have enough daylight to reach out to, 300 yards. I mean, it's very consistent at 100. So hopefully 200's not too bad either. Not bad. Some of them are hitting slightly to the right, and some of them are dead on. And this Winchester was dead on. The CCI Maximag 40 grain varmint, as well as the 30 grain varmint, were also dead on. But that Premier right there, I believe, was also hitting slightly to the right. One more round to do here, and then we'll go take a look. I'm kind of keeping track of all my shots down there, so I know what is which is which, and which this is a bit of a wild card. This is the Hornady Critical Defense 45 grain FTX bullet right here. So this is for very close range self-defense, and I'm very curious to see what it will do out of a long range weapon like this. So let's load up 5 rounds and see how she does. And this is also kind of a hollow point, but it's got that little like rubber tip in the middle of it, which is really good for expansion of the hollow point. It allows the hollow point not to get clogged up with material as it's passing through the target. Alright. So last but not least, Hornady Critical Defense 45 grain. That's not bad. Because it's 45 grains, I knew it was going to hit a little bit low, but it didn't hit nearly as low as I thought. And it was it has a very tight pattern. So let's go check it out. Okay, so I know this is kind of hard to read right here, but I'll try to do my best to explain it. So I started with the CCI Maxi Mag target. That's right there in the middle, just where, I was where the rifle is zeroed to be. But it's a pretty consistent group. I wasn't really taking my time in between shots. I mean, don't, make this the absolute standard for how accuracy is out of that BMR. But it's a pretty consistent group right there. This right here, though, is that Hornady VMAX, and you can kind of see. So let me get on this side so the shadow's not in the way. Shadow of my big fat fingers. But you can see this VMAX right here. It's pretty spread out. I think this over here is a very good group. This is the Remington Premier right here, and this stuff is the 33 grain. But as you can see, it was hitting pretty far to the right, and I actually missed the shot. But that's a very good group right there, though. For the 4 shots that did hit. Up here is another 30 grainer. I kind of forgot which one. Maybe that's the Winchester. I think I had one flyer down here. Over here is a 40 grain. Man, I forgot. I just shot so many kinds of ammo. I forgot what this was. I'll notate what that was because I kind of forgot. Down here is the 50 grain Federal small game, and then just below it is a, what was that? I don't know. I forgot what that was too. But I'll notate it. And then, surprisingly, one of my, the biggest surprise, I guess, out of shooting just now was this group right here, which doesn't look too significant until you realize that's the Hornady Critical Defense, a round that is meant for, to be fired out of a 1.78 inch barrel, I think. It performed really nicely at 100 yards. I might shoot it at 200 just to kind of see, but I think we're gonna go with some of these 30 grainers. And so let me go ahead and push this out to 200 yards, and we'll take some more shots. All right, so I've got it out to 200 yards now. By the way, that is an 18-inch target. And I'm just gonna do a couple of different rounds that seem to work the best. I really did like the Remington Premier as well as the CCI Maxi Mag 40 grain varmint. I like the 30 grain varmint as well. I might do that at 200 yards. But just for the heck of it, I'm going to also do 5 rounds of the Hornady Critical Defense 45 grain FTX. So let's just start with the tried and true 5 rounds of the CCI target 40 grain. And this has got a pretty big hollow point too. Alright. Before I totally lose daylight here because we're getting close, let's fire off 5 rounds real quick of the CCI Maxi Mag varmint 40 grain at 200 yards. That was a hit. I think we might be hitting to the right. I'm also shooting through a little bit of grass, so I'm hoping that that's not going to deflect some of the bullets. But chances are it probably will deflect some of the bullets. I think if I move the target out that way, when we go out to 300 yards, there's less grass to contend with. So this right here, I'm just plinking, of course, just having fun. If I hit some grass, I hit some grass. Sounds like something Cheech and Chong would say. Woo! But that is consistent. Yeah, it's definitely going to the right. Let me just go slightly left real quick. I hate to change adjustments mid shooting session, but I just did 2 clicks over to the left. Hopefully that's not gonna mess up everything. All right, and I'm aiming at the very top of the target, but I'm still using the center crosshair. There's, I believe, there's 3 hash marks. So when we push out the 300 yards, I'll probably have to use some of the hash marks. Wait, which way did I go? I think I went to the right. Did I? I think I did. I meant to go left. Hang on. Alright. Let's see how that does right there. And by the way, this is a burst full field 2. It's a 4.5 by 14, or sorry, 4.5 to 14 by 42. And it seems to do pretty good with this Bergara BMR right here. Yep. Alright. Let me just go a little bit further. I might do another 5 rounds here. Battery just died. But anyways, so I had one round of the CCI varmint left. So I went ahead and stuck another 5 in, and so we got 6 total. So I went ahead and adjusted the scope too as well. So we should be on now. It's a very consistent round. At 200 yards, I mean, I'm getting like a 3-inch group, it looks like. Not too hard to make hits. Easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Hey, Don, lemon squeezy, keep it easy. Here's the thing,
It's
man.
just lemon.
Too easy. All right. So let's see here. Let's do 5 rounds of the Remington Premier right here. But I really like that varmint load right there, that CCI Maximag 40 grain varmint. It's a great round. If it could do 3 inches at 200 yards, it could probably do 300 yards pretty easily. So I'll be interested to push it out to there. I might have to come back and do like 400 yards at some point. Yeah, these are all hitting pretty easily. Too easy. Just like that. All right. Way too easy. All right, just for funsies, let's do the Hornady Critical Defense 45 grain. This is getting, I mean, it does say at 100 yards right here. Muzzle velocity is 1700. At 100 yards, 1222 feet per second, and then at 200 yards, 980 feet per second. And actually, it does say out of a 24-inch barrel rifle ballistics, but right underneath that, it shows handgun ballistics, and that's measured out of a 1 7/8 inch barrel. And at 100 yards with a 1 7/8 inch barrel, you're still getting 868 feet per second. So let's see how this does. I'm probably gonna have to aim pretty high. I might use that first hash mark. I don't know if I hit. Try and aim higher. There it is. I was using the second hash mark. Yep. Yep. We got one more shot. Alright. I'm not even gonna look. Ready? Not looking. Oh, I don't think I got it. That would have been so cool. Maybe I'll add in a ding in post-production. Freak you all out. Okay, so let's go to 300 yards. Let me see where 300 yards is real quick. It's about 297. 297 yards. Let's just call it 300. So, that sun, we still got a little bit of sun, but it is about to go right over the horizon. So, I don't have much sunlight left. I want to go ahead and do, I guess mostly this stuff right here. I'm going to load up 10 rounds of this CCI Maxi Mag 40 grain varmint. And then probably do 10 rounds of the Premier, and then just for, you know, fun, it's the Hornady Critical Defense. So, let's go ahead and start though with the CCI. And 10 rounds. So I think 300 yards actually might be the longest I've ever shot at 22 mag. I've never really thought of 22 mag as anything beyond a 200 yard cartridge. By the way, I'm pretty sure there's combines running in the background. It's actually pretty loud. I hope the camera's not picking, or the microphone's not picking up too much of that, but it's corn harvest season. Everybody's harvesting their corn. And I'm just out here plinking on a beautiful fall evening. About 70 degrees out here right now. It feels so nice. Alrighty. CCI Maxi Mag 40 grain varmint at 300 yards. I'm definitely using some hash marks here. I'm going to start with the second hash mark. Nope. So, anyways, I don't know what I was doing, but I thought I was shooting the 40 grain, and apparently I was shooting the 30 grain. So, stupid me. But I'm gonna go ahead and try these out. It's kind of tough to see if I'm actually hitting or not. So I'm not too sure. But we'll give it the old college try. So that's why I couldn't find the point of aim. I had to go way down. Alright, let me do some more of the 40 grainers. I think I just finally found the point of aim after all of that. Alright, we are losing sunlight, so I gotta do this quick. That was a hit. Yep, I see where to aim. Pretty sure it was a hit. Yep. Oh my god. Okay. Back to easy mode. Hit. I think that was a hit. I'm not sure. I might jerk the trigger on that one. Hit. How we looking? Let's see. About 3 rounds left. Pretty sure it was a hit. Hit. Last round. Make it a good one. That was a hit. I wish I had on my electronic hearing protection so I could amplify the sound. But yeah, that was successful. Just for fun, let's do 5 rounds of these Hornady critical defense. Now that I kind of see where to aim, I bet this is the furthest anybody's ever shot the Hornady critical defense at. But it's just 5 grains heavier, so I shouldn't need to aim too much higher. But it should also have more of a rapport, so hopefully we'll be able to hear it better if it does hit. If I can get it to hit. I think I'm going to skip the 33. Maybe. We'll see how we do. I might try. I might end on 5 rounds of the Remington Premier. I don't think that was a hit. Just want to make sure it's still recording. Yep. I don't think so. Oh, one more round. Yes! Did y'all hear that? It was a hit. Alright. 5 rounds of the Remington Premier real quick. I shouldn't need to aim so high with this stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to get some hits. The 40 grain CCI I was using, like where the reticle widens out at the bottom, I was using that right at the top of like the 2x4 that goes across the target stand. So this right here, thinking I could probably, I don't know, we'll see. God, that combine is getting so loud. Even if I do hit, I'm probably not going to be able to hear anything. Yeah, I don't know. That was a hit. Yep. I think that was a hit. Not sure. I don't know. I think that was a hit. And that was the final shot. Let's go on down there and take a look real quick. At 300 yards, I was definitely making some hits. Funny that it's mostly actually kind of going over to the left there. But this Bergara BMR right here, this thing is a sweet shooter. It's a very smooth rifle. It's just such a pleasure to shoot. I think that I can definitely go out to 400 yards. And as a matter of fact, we're going to have to come back out here. I'll probably just start at 200, work my way back. Because I actually want to sight in at 200 yards. So that way I'm not aiming. I was aiming like way up here, something like that, in order to get these hits down here. I think the 30 grainers were these ones up here, and then a lot of those 40 grainers were right here. I'm pretty sure that might have been a 40 grainer because it just looks like a big hit. You can actually kind of tell, it looks like that the 30 grainers, which are the softer hitting ones, would be like these, lighter ones, and then I think the 40 grainers are a little bit of a darker looking color. And as a matter of fact, I can tell right there is a little bit of copper, and I think that right there might be our 45 grain Hornady critical defense, because it looks completely different than the rest of those hits. But yeah, I would say this is definitely a success. This was a lot of fun. I just love plinking. I've had a couple of videos that I've titled Plinking Therapy, and I feel like sometimes you just got to get out here and just do some plinking. There's really no point. I wasn't trying to go for groups. I wasn't trying to go for extreme accuracy or anything like that. I was just trying to have fun with my Bergara BMR right here. Chambered in 22 mag. God's caliber. Oh wait, no, that's something else. But I love the 22 mag. It's a great old round. It's been around forever. It's just it's a great intermediate cartridge in between 22 long rifle and like 223. So it's just a really fun, accurate, hard-hitting round. Anyways, I guess like I said, I'm gonna have to come back out here and push it out to 400 yards, maybe even 500. I don't know. So we'll see how it does at 400. But for now, 300 is definitely a possibility with the Bergara BMR. So I guess that's about it. Thank you for watching.